SkySaga recently went into Alpha Stage 2, and I'm just going to walk you through a few of the things I've found so far. They haven't actually released a complete list of what they've changed, so I'm just going to go through and record and show you guys what has changed when I find them. Hope you enjoy. This is the view that greeted me once I loaded up SkySaga in Alpha Stage 2. Before, the world was nice and green, it was lush grassland, and now everything is covered in snow. It's got these really nice windy snow effects in the air, and everything just looks really nice, really festive. And I hope they keep the seasons in, so not just when it's Christmas they put it as snowy, but maybe have seasons within the game that change every now and then, and not just daily either, maybe every, I don't know, couple of weeks it changes. I think that would be a really nice touch. They've added a new animal in the form of a chicken. It has a really nice funky strut. I quite like them, they're really nice. They don't currently drop food, as you can see here, by its nice twirly death, but it drops feathers. They also like to jump around when they kind of get stuck on blocks, although they look really nice when they fly around. For the festive season, they have added new loot boxes, or loot chests, in the form of Christmas presents, which contain special Christmas items which you can use to craft Christmas things. Along with the Christmas loot boxes, there are Christmas trees, which I believe you can craft as well if you have the right materials. A big new addition is a new item to collect, which are, I think they're called they are called crystals. Not 100% sure what they're used for at the moment, but they are or will be used for crafting. They're not overly rare at the moment, they seem to be quite abundant at the bottom of caves. Another nice thing about the crystals is that they give off their own light, so once you smash the crystals, the cave returns to darkness. As you can see, there's not really a shortage of them, especially at the bottom of caves near the portals. They've also added new enemy behaviours. Once they're injured and they have very low health, they start to run away from you. The combat system has been improved and more varied. You can now run and do a stabbing attack, and also jump and stab from overhead. This is slower but is more powerful. A new type of wolf has been added, the Ember Wolf. Now it's kind of a bit glitchy at the moment. It has problems walking around the world sometimes, like getting stuck on the crystals as you see there. But also I kind of get stuck on the crystals as well as the player. You kind of walk over them and it's a bit weird. But yeah, it's a cool new addition. They look really nice, and once they have the pathfinding and whatnot sorted out, I think it'll be a really nice addition to the animal kingdom. They should maybe breathe fire or something. That would be really cool, because at the moment they have the same attacks as the normal wolves. Another new addition, the Fire Wolf. This is a boss type wolf that is defending the portal. It has the same attack as the normal wolves in that it just runs and jumps at you, but it's a lot faster, can cover a lot more ground more quickly, and does a lot of damage if it does get you. And it looks really cool. Now this might have been in the game before, but I've only just realised it. The enemy can actually hit each other and damage themselves. On a couple of occasions I've actually seen them attack each other as well, which is quite cool. I realised I'd never done a really high jump in the world of SkySaga yet, so I decided to climb up really high and jump into the water to see what happened. And as you can see, it took about half my health off even though I landed in the water. And then my character kind of headbutts the wall in a weird fashion for some weird reason. Now, this isn't really an update, but it's something that happened to me. I was fighting this captain and I got him down to a lower health, I guess, and it started running away, and it just continuously run into this wall, which is kind of weird. It's kind of half through the wall as well, just kind of running in slow motion. Another little glitch I come across was quite funny actually. It was this knight that was stuck in a sleeping position, but it acted as if it wasn't, as if it was awake and trying to attack me. Although it kind of points its feet, it slides along the floor, but it still hurts me actually. And it stayed like this. I couldn't get it out of it even by whacking it. But it was kind of amusing that it was so deadly whilst asleep. Before this update you could only collect, I think they're called green keystones, to transport you to other worlds through the portal, but now you can collect white versions of that. Now the green ones, they took you to different worlds that were just the same kind of grassy land. They had castles and dungeons in that you could get loot. Now these white keystones, they bring you to a winter kind of wasteland area where it's really harsh. The temperature gauge now works at the top of the screen, and as soon as you enter this world your character starts to get colder and you have to survive by digging into the mountains, warming yourself up by the fire, and just generally fighting to keep yourself warm while searching for the loot, usually in the middle of the map. So it's a lot harsher, a lot more dangerous to survive, but it gives the game a greater difficulty than going and just using the green keystones that you're used to. When I first spawned into the winter harsh lands using the white keystones, there were goats, which is a brand new animal. They're actually quite aggressive. They go for you straight away and try and attack you. They're quite easy to kill, but they do try and attack you. They also drop meat, which is nice as well. In the new world that the white keystones allow you to go to, there are snow wolves as well. In the green keystone worlds they have the brown wolves, and in the white keystone ones they have snow wolves. And like the brown ones that attack the sheep, these snow ones attack the goats. And the goats don't fight back. They try and attack me for some reason, but they're scared of the wolves. Now this isn't really an update, but I just wanted to see if the wolves would follow you into water, and here it is reluctant to do that. But I jump up here and it does eventually follow me. Give it a good whack for good measure, and it does jump in after me. There you go. Now the swimming on top of the water is a bit weird at the moment, as you can see by the shield coming in and out constantly, but it doesn't seem to be affected by the water at all, because I think it just jumps at me here, I believe. But yeah, it doesn't seem to be affected by water at all. There you go. But it's kind of stuck in the water now, although it doesn't drown at all. Something else I noticed is that the Keystone Oven has a new animation, at least I didn't realise it before this update. It now spins around and looks like a Rubik's Cube, and it looks really nice. Something else that I hadn't made until now is the metal dagger, because it requires quite a few things, as you can see there. An iron, well, 6 iron plates, 6 iron weights. Is that 3 leather straps and 1 decorated gem? So, and it takes absolutely forever to make as well. And this is what it looks like, the little dagger, as I try and attack a chicken. We now have a mailbox on our own island, which gives you rewards every time you kind of level up or achieve something in the game. You can pick between 3 presents, and it gives you a random reward, which is really nice, and yeah, it's something to look forward to.